The book continued. Home influence is traditional. It passes down the current of life from one generation to another. Its continuity is preserved from first to last. The homes of our forefathers rule us even now and will pass from us to our children's children. Hence it has been called the fixed capital of home. It keeps up a continuous stream of home life and feeling and interest. Hence the family likeness, moral as well as physical, the family virtues and vices coming from the family root and rising into all the branches and developing into all the elements of the family history. Home influence is attractive. It draws us to home and throws a spell around our existence, which we have not the power to break. The holy prayer from my thoughts hath passed, the prayer at my mother's knees. Darkened in trouble I come at last, thou home of my boyish glee. Home influence may be estimated from the immense force of first impressions. It is the prerogative of home to make the first impression upon our nature, and to give nature its first direction onward and upward. It uncovers the moral foundation. It uncovers the moral fountain, chooses its channel, and gives the stream its first impulse. It makes the first stamp and set the first seal upon the plastic nature of the child. It gives the first tone to our desires and furnishes ingredients that will either sweeten or embitter the whole cup of life. These impressions are indelible and durable as life. Compared with them, other impressions are like those made upon sand or wax. These are like the deep borings into the flinty rock. To erase them, we must remove every strata of our being. Even the infidel lives under the holy influence of a pious mother's impressions. John Randolph could never shake off the restraining influence of the little prayer his mother taught him when a child. It preserved him from the clutches of avowed infidelity. The promises of God bear testimony to the influence of the Christian home. When he grows old, he will not depart from it. History confirms and illustrates this. Look at those scenes of intemperance and riot, of crime and blood, which throw the mantle of infamy over human life. Look at your prisons, your hospitals, your gibbets. Go to the gaming table and the rum shops. Tell me, who are those that are there? What is their history? Where did they come from? From the faithful Christian home? Had they pious fathers and mothers? Did they go to these places under the holy influence of devout, faithful parents? They said no. May we have discernment to figure these things out. No, and who are they that are dying without hope and without God? Who are they that now throng the regions of the damned? Those who were trained up in the way they should go. No, if they are, then the promises of God must fail. You may perhaps find a few such, but these are exceptions to a general law. The damning influence of their unfaithful home brought them there. Could they but speak to us from their chambers of woe, we should hear them pouring out curses upon their parents and ascribing the cause of the ruin to their neglect. On the other hand, could they but speak to us from their chambers of woe, we should hear them pouring out curses upon their parents and ascribing the cause of their ruin to their neglect. On the other hand, could we but listen to the anthems of the redeemed in heaven, we should doubtless hear sentiments of gratitude for a mother's prayer and a father's counsel. May God and wisdom and all that is good help us in discerning this book.